Hey guys, I'm back at it. Hey, just you know the drill. But today I'm setting up outdoor carpet snake enclosure for the coastals because I got two really big coastals, and I need some more room inside at the moment. For I got two extra little babies coming on my venomous license, so I'll do a big reveal when they come. But yeah, so at the moment I'm working on this, so probably going to give it a paint. My mate Nathan welded this up together for me because he looked after my goanna for a little bit there when I was moving houses. So I've done a little bit of stuff. There's just some holes in here. There is screws in there as well, but just to double pack it up, filled it up with just expanding foam. I'm going to paint it all in here brown as well, just make it have a bit of a nicer backdrop instead of feeling like a tin shell. Got some pretty cool ideas for it, like I've got ponds and stuff, so I might put a pond at the front here. Maybe a waterfall, but it depends if I want to connect power to it yet or whatnot. But I'll put the pond in there for now anyway. Obviously I put lots of branches for them to climb. I want something to come out here so they can sit out here in the sun as well. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, so this is what I'm working on today. So I think I'm going to put it at the back there, I reckon. And then also put some petrified wood here. Rocks, raise, something like that. That's just the start. So because the sun comes up through here, hopefully it heats up the rocks, and then they have longer lasting heat a little bit there. Obviously because we're coming into spring, going into the hot season, I won't need any heat out here for the coastals at the moment because this is where they naturally live anyway, around southeast Queensland. So I might end up doing the waterfall, part of the waterfall, when I add the heat, I reckon. So yeah, but yeah, for the next 6 months it's going to be warm enough anyway. So but yeah, so a basking spot basically. I need to put some climbing. You see what we can do. Look at me go, I'm Picasso. Look at that, that's art. That's art, that is. So I'm just doing a rough job, just covering it up so it doesn't look like tin basically. And just so when I put everything in here, it's got like a backdrop of like brown. Like, I don't really care if it's perfect or not. Like, look at that. That's disgusting. But like, I didn't even like scrape it or sand it or bloody anything. I just like slap it on, mate. Slap it on. Slap it on. While I'm painting, I'm just gonna tell you a few things about keeping animals outside. So there's a few different things to make it a bit more difficult. Is you have to be keeping an eye on them, especially through in different sorts of weather. You also have to bring them inside if there's extreme weather coming, or you have to look out for mites. So mites are little parasites, much similar to fleas but a lot smaller, and they get in underneath their scales and they really cause problems. So you have to mite treat, you have to just keep an eye on them really, and make sure you're doing everything right. So it's a little bit more complicated keeping them outside, just because you've got these extra natural elements. But these guys are massive, and I think they've deserved to live outside. They've spent probably the past 10 years in someone's enclosure. So I want to give them a nice big house. A male and female too, so they will hopefully breed. But yes, so I'm going to give them a nice big place they can actually dance around in there together. This is why you eat your wheat, pigs. This is why you eat your wheat. Pigs. Soil. I'm actually doing with the soil is I'm not going to fill it all the way up around. I'm just using the soil because the things are odd shape. I'm just stopping it so they can't go underneath. So I'm just going to put soil around it, pack it in. So the snakes can't like just hide underneath there all the time. So that's the idea anyway. I'll put mulch and stuff in here, but yeah, woohoo! Alright, it's getting dark now, so yeah, so it's not going to be covered. To fill it all the way up, it'll just be so unrealistic. So I'm just going to fill it in so they can't get underneath, and mulch it and all that stuff tomorrow. So here's part 1. Do what you love. I have paint on my head. Do what you love and be good at it. See you next time. Part 2. Outdoor enclosures. Coastal carpet python. Let's go. Oh, come on. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Wish. Jump on my shoulder, buddy. Jump on my shoulder. Wish. Wish. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. Alright, so this is Eugene. This is the one the coastal carpet python is going out in that enclosure. And he is all of 6 foot, 7 foot long, thick as beans. And he's gonna live outside for a while, and I'll keep an eye on him and make sure that that's the right thing to do. But he is a beautiful, beautiful animal. And he's got a girlfriend as well. Both coastal carpet pythons, so we might be able to get some nice bloodlines coming out of them too. But she's nearly as big as he is, but not quite. So, but he is a big boy. So